Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in the crypto space lately, and trust me, it's a lot more fascinating than just numbers on a screen. So, Bitcoin is hovering around $64,700, right? Seems stable, but here's the kicker. This is happening as tensions in the Middle East are escalating, with Brent crude oil prices shooting up to over $83 a barrel. Personally, I think this is a classic case of crypto's resilience being tested against real-world geopolitical chaos. What makes this really interesting is how Bitcoin is holding its ground, while traditional safe havens, like gold, are seeing a 1.5% jump to $4,300. It raises a deeper question. Is Bitcoin truly a safe haven asset, or is it still too tied to broader market sentiment? Now, let's zoom out for a second. Higher oil prices could fuel inflation, and with Treasury yields already at 4.67%, it's a double whammy for risk assets like Bitcoin. In my opinion, this is where things get tricky. If you take a step back and think about it, Bitcoin's flat performance could be a sign of maturity. It's not crashing like it used to during global uncertainty. But here's the catch. Derivatives markets are painting a more cautious picture. The long-short taker ratio is neutral, and there's a surge in bearish bets on Bitcoin options. What this really suggests is that traders are hedging their bets, unsure of which way the wind will blow. One thing that immediately stands out is the contrast between Bitcoin's stability and the volatility in altcoins. Tokens like Doge and XRP are seeing open interest gains, while SHIB is taking a hit. What many people don't realize is that these smaller coins often react more dramatically to market sentiment, while Bitcoin acts as a sort of anchor. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Sway, a lesser-known blockchain, is making waves by integrating quantum-resistant security. This isn't just a tech upgrade, it's a forward-thinking move that addresses a threat most people haven't even considered yet. Quantum computing could one day break the cryptography securing wallets, and Sway is already future-proofing itself. From my perspective, this highlights a bigger trend in crypto. Innovation is happening in layers. While Bitcoin and Ethereum are still grappling with how to quantum-proof their networks, newer blockchains, like Sway, are building agility into their DNA. This raises a deeper question. Will the next wave of crypto adoption be driven by these newer, more adaptable chains? Or will the legacy networks catch up in time? Finally, let's talk about Cash's Tachyon upgrade. This isn't just about scaling shielded payments. It's a test of whether Cash can sustain itself in terms of funding, security, and governance. What makes this really interesting is that it's a microcosm of the challenges facing all privacy-focused coins. In a world where regulators are increasingly scrutinizing crypto, can these projects strike the right balance between privacy and compliance? So, here's my closing thought. As we watch Bitcoin hold steady amidst global turmoil, it's not just about price, it's about the ecosystem's ability to adapt, innovate, and survive. Whether it's quantum-resistant security, derivatives market caution, or governance experiments, the crypto space is evolving faster than ever. And personally, I think that's what makes this moment so exciting. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Is Bitcoin's stability a sign of strength, or is it just the calm before the storm?